Chesta Chomper is second. Best lap is a 0:28.766. 0.115 off pole. Mike Lobbin is P11. Narwhal is provisional pole with a 0:28.492. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Simon of the Desert is 9. Lil Jiboy is 4th. Best lap is a 0:28.767. 0.275 off pole. James Pendry is 5th. Best lap is a 0:28.773. 0.281 off pole. Narwhal is 1st. Best lap is a 0:28.492. Lil Jiboy is 4th up 0.10. Lil Jiboy is provisional pole with a 0:28.459. Simon of the Desert is P9. Best lap is a 0:29.017. 0.558 off pole. Lekmansky is 7th. Best lap is a 0:28.963. 0.504 off pole. Chesta Chomper is 4th. They told Mataput is P3 up 0.15. James Pendry is 5th up 0.12. Josh Plugler is 10th. "15 minutes remaining in the session. James Pendry is 5th. Betold Mataput is 3rd. Chesta Chomper is P3 up 0.10. Best lap is a 0:28.616. 0.157 off pole. Josh Plugler is P10 up 0.20. Mike Lobbin is 12th. Riley Gallardo is 11th up 0.11. Best lap is a 0:29.066. 0.607 off pole. Riley Gallardo improved his P8 with a 0:28.991. 0.532 off pole. Simon of the Desert is P10 up 0.11. Josh Plugler is 11th up 0.19. Mike Lobbin is P12 up 0.36. Mike Lobbin improved his 11th with a 0:29.018. 0.559 off pole. Panzer F1 is P9 up 0.10. Panzer F1 improved his P5 with a 0:28.755. 0.296 off pole. Simon of the Desert is P11 up 0.11. Panzer F1 is P5. Best lap is a 0:28.755. 0.296 off pole. Josh Plugler is P12 up 0.19. Josh Plugler improved his 7th with a 0:28.827. 0.368 off pole. Betold Mataput is 4th. Best lap is a 0:28.651. 0.192 off pole. James Pendry from England is 6th up 0.13. Simon of the Desert is P12. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Mike Lavin is P9. Mike Lavin improved is P5 with a 0:28.750. 0.291 off pole. Josh Flugler is 8th up 0.10. Josh Flugler improved his 5th with a 0:28.680. 0.221 off pole. Panzeref 1 is P7. Jake Patak is P13. Jake Patak improved his 13th with a 0:40.243. 11.784 off pole. Jake Patak improved his 11th with a 0:28.950. 0.491 off pole. Simon of the Desert is P13. Jake Patak is P11. Best lap is a 0:28.950. 0.491 off pole. Mike Lavin is 6th up 0.15. Mike Lavin improved his P4 with a 0:28.630. 0.171 off pole. Jake Patak is 11th. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Zahn is provisional pole with a 0:28.418. Mike Lavin is 5th. Best lap is a 0:28.630. 0.212 off pole. Lil Jiboy is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:28.459. 0.041 off pole. Miata Chan from United States is P14. Jake Patak is P11 up 0.25. Jake Patak improved is 9th with a 0:28.773. 0.355 off pole. Josh Flugler is P7. Best lap is a 0:28.680. 0.262 off pole. Lil Jiboy is P2. Miata Chan is P14 up 0.22. Miata Chan improved is 14th with a 0:29.263. 0.845 off pole. Simon of the Desert from United States is 13th. They told Mataput is 6th. Riley Gallardo is 7th. Best lap is a 0:28.675. 0.257 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Miata-chan is 14th. James Pendry is P11. The race session is at Oval Track by VRC in Fort Worth, USA. This is the formation lap. The wind speed is maximum speed from 120 kph Davidson or 74 miles per hour. Lil Juboy from United States is second. Narwhal from United States is third. Chesta Chomper from United States is P4. Mike Lobban from Canada is 5th. They Told Matapud from United States is 6th. Riley Gallardo from United States is 7th. Josh Flugler from United States is P8. Panzeref 1 is P9. James Pendry from England is 10th. Jake Patak is 11th. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is 12th. Simon of the Desert from United States is P13. Miata-chan from United States is 14th. Zahn from United States is 1st. Race start. Lil Juboy is P2. Narwhal is third. Chesta Chomper is fourth. Narwhal is 4th. Narwhal passed Chestachomper for P3. Chestachomper is 4th. Green flag. Go go go. They told Matapu from United States is 5th. 0.1 ahead of Mike Lobbin. Mike Lobbin is 6th. 0.1 behind they told Matapu. Josh Flugler is P6, 0.1 behind Mike Lobbin. Josh Flugler passed Mike Lobbin for P5. James Pendry is 7th battling Josh Flugler. James Pendry is now P5. Mike Lobbin is 6th, 0.1 ahead of Josh Flugler. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph behind 74 miles per hour. Jake Patak is 10, 0.2 behind Kevin Lekmansky. Mike Lobbin is P5, 0.1 ahead of James Pendry. Lil Jiboy is 1st, 0.3 ahead of Chestachomper. Chestachomper is P2, 0.2 behind Lil Jiboy. They told Mataput is P4, 0.5 ahead of Mike Lobbin. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Panzeref 1 is 7th, 0.3 ahead of Miata Chan. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Go go go. Miata Chan is 8th. Miata Chan lost P8 to Kevin Lekmansky. Jake Patak is P10, 0.1 behind Miata Chan. Jake Patak was 1.0 faster last lap. Zahn on lap 7 is P11, 0.4 ahead of Josh Flugler. David Zahn is now P9. Panzeref 1 exiting pits. Josh Flugler is 10th. Best lap is a 0:28.682. 0.240 off the fastest lap. Riley Gallardo from United States is P11, 0.1 behind Josh Flugler. Riley Gallardo is now P10. Chestachomper is 2nd battling they told Matapu. They told Mataput is P3, 0.1 behind Chesta Chomper. Josh Flugler exiting pits. James Pendry is P4 battling Letmansky. David's virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Zahn lost P5 to Mike Laban. Miata Chan is 10th. They told Mataput from United States is P3, 0.2 behind Lil Jaboy. Mike Laban is 6th, 0.4 ahead of Kevin Letmansky. Mike Laban was 2.6 faster last lap. Lil Jaboy is P2. Best lap is a 0:28.714. 0.272 off the fastest lap. Chesta Chomper is P1, 0.3 ahead of Lil Jaboy. Virtual pace car ending in 10 United States is 3rd, 0.3 ahead of James Pendry. 3, 2, 1. Green flag, go go go. Mike Laban is P7, 0.1 behind Letmansky. Letmansky was 1.9 faster last lap. Jake Patak is P8, 0.1 ahead of Miata Chan. Riley Gallardo is P9, 0.1 ahead of Miata Chan. Miata Chan from United States is 7th, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. The virtual pace car has been deployed. The virtual pace car has been deployed. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Riley Gallardo is P7, 0.1 behind Miata Chan. Panzer F1 is P8, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Josh Flugler is 10th. Jake Patak is P5, 0.2 ahead of Miata Chan. Simon of the Desert is 9th, 0.3 ahead of Josh Flugler. Panzer F1 on lap 16 is 8th, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo is P7, 0.3 ahead of Panzer F1. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. 5. 3. Miata Chan is P6, 1. 0.2
Green
ahead
flag.
of Riley Gallardo. Go. Miata Chan passed Mike Lobbin for P4. Mike Lobbin is P5, 0.1 ahead of Jake Patak. Jake Patak is 7, 0.1 ahead of Panzer F1. Panzer F1 was 1.0 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert is P9, 0.1 ahead of James Pendry. Simon of the Desert lost 9th to James Pendry. Letmansky on lap 18 is P11, 0.1 ahead of Narwhal. Narwhal on lap 18 is P12, 0.1 ahead of Lil Chavoy. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph. Narwhal is now 4 miles per hour. Lil Chavoy is 10, 0.2 behind Narwhal. James Pendry is 13th, battling Mike Lobbin. James Pendry passed Mike Lobbin for P12. Riley Gallardo is 2nd, 0.2 ahead of They Told Matapud. Chesta Chomper is P1, 0.5 ahead of Riley Gallardo. They Told Matapud is P3, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Josh Flugler is P9, 0.4 behind Lekmansky. Lekmansky is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Josh Flugler. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Simon of the Desert from United States is 6th, 0.3 ahead of Miata Chan. Panzer F1 is 6th, battling Simon of the Desert. Miata Chan is P7, 0.1 behind Panzer F1. Miata Chan passed Panzer F1 for 6th. Kevin Lekmansky is 8th, 0.1 behind Miata Chan. Lekmansky passed Miata Chan for 7th. Miata Chan is P8, battling Josh Flugler. Miata Chan lost P8 to Josh Flugler. Narwhal is 10th, 0.1 ahead of James Pendry. James Pendry on lap 24 is 11th, 0.1 behind. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. James Pendry is now 10. Mike Lovan is P10, 0.2 ahead of James Pendry. Panzeref 1 is P3, 0.1 behind Simon of the Desert. James Pendry is P9, 0.6 behind Kevin Lekmansky. Riley Gallardo is 4th. Chesta Chomper on lap 26 is P1, 0.3 ahead of Simon of the Desert in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Simon of the Desert is second, 0.2 behind Chesta Chomper. Riley Gallardo is third, 0.1 ahead of Panzeref 1. Panzeref 1 on lap 27 is fourth, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Narwhal is 5th, 0.2 ahead of Miata Chan. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Jake Patak is 10th, 0.7 behind James Pendry. Jake Patak lost 12th to Mike Lovan. They told Matapud is P7, 0.7 behind Josh Flugler. Josh Flugler from United States is P6, 0.3 behind Narwhal. Simon of the Desert is car ending in 10 seconds, 0.3 ahead of Panzeref 1. 5, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Go go go. Panzeref 1 is fourth, battling Simon of the Desert. Panzeref 1 passed Simon of the Desert for third. Riley Gallardo is P3 battling Panzeref 1. Riley Gallardo was 0.6 faster last lap. Riley Gallardo passed Panzeref 1 for second. Panzeref 1 is third battling Simon of the Desert. Panzeref 1 lost P3 to Simon of the Desert. Narwhal is P5. Best lap is a 0:28.462. 0.086 off the fastest lap. James Pendry exiting pits. Zahn is 7th battling Mike Lovan. Mike Lovan is 8th, 0.1 behind Zahn. Narwhal exiting pits. Mike Lobbin is now fourth. The virtual pace car has been Mike Lobbin is now P6. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Exiting pits. Kevin Lekmanski exiting pits. Narwhal exiting pits. Simon of the Desert on lap 32 is P10, 0.3 behind Josh Plugler. Josh Plugler was 10.4 faster last lap. Panzer F1 is P2, 0.4 ahead of Riley Gallardo. Chesta Chomper from United States is first, 0.4 ahead of Panzer F1. Panzer F1 is second, 0.4 behind Chesta Chomper. Riley Gallardo is third, 0.4 ahead of Jake Patak. Riley Gallardo was 1.1 faster last lap. Jake Patak is fourth, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Betold Mataput is P7, 0.4 ahead of virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Lekmanski is 8th, 0.3 behind Betold Mataput. Lekmanski was 3.3 faster last lap. Lekmanski passed Betold Mataput for P7. Betold Mataput is 8th, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Betold Mataput is now 7th. James Pentry from England is 8th, 0.3 behind Betold Mataput. James Pentry was 3.3 faster last lap. Narwhal from United States is P10, 0.4 behind Miata Chad. Lil Chuvoy is P11, 0.3 behind Narwhal. David Zahn is second. Best lap is a 0:28.627. 0.251 off the fastest lap. James Pentry entering the pits is P11. Panzer F1 is P3 battling Jake Patak. Josh Plugler exiting pits. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 137 kph battling Panzer F1 4 miles per hour. David Zahn is now P9. Mike Lobbin exiting pits. David Zahn is now P11. Mike Lobbin is P9. Jake Patak exiting pits. Lil Chuvoy from United States is P6, 0.5 ahead of Panzer F1. Kevin Lekmanski is P2, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Chesta Chomper is 8th, 0.3 behind Panzer F1. Chesta Chomper was 6.8 faster last lap. Panzer F1 is 7th. Best lap is a 0:28.443. 0.067 off the fastest lap. Riley Gallardo is first. Best lap is a 0:28.619. 0.243 off the fastest lap. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Narwhal is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Miata Chad 2. 1. Green flag, go go go. Miata Chan is P5, 0.1 ahead of Lil Jaboy. Miata Chan lost 5th to Lil Jaboy. Panzer F1 is P7. Panzer F1 passed Miata Chan for P6. Chesta Chomper from United States is 7th, 0.1 ahead of Miata Chan. Chesta Chomper is now P6. Miata Chan is P7, 0.1 behind Chesta Chomper. Zahn is P8, 0.3 behind Miata Chan. Mike Lavin is P9, 0.3 behind David Zahn. Simon of the Desert from United States is P12, 0.2 behind Josh Flugler. Simon of the Desert passed Josh Flugler for P11. Josh Flugler is 12th. Narwhal is 2nd, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Batold Matakut on lap 44 is 3rd, 0.1 ahead of Panzer F1. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour, 0.1 ahead of Lil Jaboy. Panzer F1 is now P4. David Zahn exiting pits. Lil Jaboy is 5th, 0.1 behind Panzer F1. Lekmansky from United States is P10, 0.2 behind Josh Flugler. Lekmansky passed Josh Flugler for P9. Lil Jaboy is P5, 0.2 ahead of Miata Chan. Mike Lavin is P7, 0.4 ahead of Chesta Chomper. Chesta Chomper is P8, car ending in 10 seconds. 0.3 behind Mike Lavin. 5, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, go go go. Kevin Lekmansky on lap 47 is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Josh Flugler. Josh Flugler was 5.1 faster last lap. James Pendry is 0.1 ahead of Josh Flugler. James Pendry is now 8th. Josh Flugler is P9, 0.2 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Josh Flugler is now P6. Simon of the Desert is 7th, 0.1 ahead of Lekmansky. Kevin Lekmansky is 8th, 0.1 behind Simon of the Desert. Jake Patak is 9th. James Pendry is 13th, 0.1 behind Zahn. The leader has just finished the race. Riley Gallardo finished P1. Pansarev 1 finished P2. Chesta Chomper finished 3rd. Simon of the Desert finished P4. Jake Patak finished 5th. Lekmansky finished 6th. Mike Lavin finished P7. Miata Chan finished 8th. Josh Flugler finished 9th. Lil Juboy finished P10. Zahn finished P11. James Pendry finished P12. Narwhal finished 13th. They told Matapud finished 14th. The race session is at Oval Track by VRC in Fort Worth, USA. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. Miata Chan from United States is first. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is second. This is the formation lap. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Simon of the Desert from United States is P4. Chesta Chomper from United States is P5. Pansarev 1 is P6. Riley Gallardo from United States is 7th. Josh Flugler from United States is 8th. Lil Juboy from United States is P9. David Zahn from United States is P10. James Pendry from England is 11th. Narwhal from United States is 13th. They Told Matapud from United States is P14. Miata Chan is P1. Race start. Jake Patak is 2nd. Lekmansky is P3. Chesta Chomper is P4. Formation lap ending in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Kevin Lekmansky is P4. Riley Gallardo on lap 2 is 5th, 0.1 ahead of Simon of the Desert. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Riley Gallardo maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Josh Flugler is P10, 1.6 ahead of Narwhal. Josh Flugler is now P9. Zahn exiting pits. Narwhal is P11, 0.1 behind Miata Chan. Lil Juboy is P5, 0.2 behind Jake Patak. Mike Lavin from Canada is P8, 0.6 ahead of Josh Flugler. Jake Patak is 4th, 0.3 behind Panzer F1. Simon of the Desert
Virtual
is 7th,
pace car ending in
0.2
10 seconds.
behind James Pendry. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Josh Flugler is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Mike Lobbin. Simon of the Desert is 8th, 0.1 behind Josh Flugler. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 0.1 miles per hour. Miata Chad. Chesta Chomper exiting pits. Miata Chan is P10 battling Narwhal. Miata Chan is now P9. Narwhal is P11, 0.3 behind Miata Chan. Panzer F1 is P2. Best lap is a 0:28.711. 0.215 off the fastest lap. James Pendry is 3rd, 0.2 behind Panzer F1. Virtual pace car ending Riley in Gallardo 10 on lap 6 is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Lil Jiboy. 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Lil Jiboy from United States is P5, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Jake Patak is 6th. Best lap is a 0:28.904. 0.408 off the fastest lap. Jake Patak passed Lil Jiboy for 5th. Lil Jiboy is P6, 0.1 behind Jake Patak. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 Lil Jiboy is now 74 miles per hour. Panzer F1 is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmansky. Jake Patak is P3, 0.1 ahead of Josh Flugler. Mike Lobbin is P9, 0.9 behind Zahn. Mike Lobbin is now 8th. James Pendry exiting pits. Chesta Chomper is 10th. Josh Flugler is 4th, 0.4 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Lil Jiboy is P9, 0.6 behind Mike Lobbin. Jake Patak is 3rd, 0.4 ahead of Josh Flugler. Simon of the Desert is P5, 0.5 behind Josh Flugler. Lekmansky is P1, 0.3 ahead of Panzer F1. Davidson is P7, virtual pace car ending in 10 behind Riley Gallardo. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Lil Juboy is P9, 0.1 behind Mike Lavin. Lil Juboy was 0.8 faster last lap. Lil Juboy is now P10. Mike Lavin is P10 battling James Pendry. Mike Lavin lost 10th to James Pendry. Miata Chan from United States is P12, 0.1 ahead of They Told Matapud. Miata Chan is now P11. Narwhal is P13, 0.1 behind Mike Lavin. Narwhal was 0.5 faster last lap. James Pendry on lap 12 is 14, 0.1 behind Narwhal. Narwhal on lap 13 is 14. Jake Patak on lap 14 is second battling Panzer F1. Panzer F1 is third battling Jake Patak. Josh Plugler entering the pits is P14. Riley Gallardo is P4 battling Simon of the Desert. Josh Plugler exiting pits. Simon of the Desert is 5th battling Riley Gallardo. Zahn from United States is 5th, 0.1 behind Simon of the Desert. Riley Gallardo on lap 16 is P6, 0.2 behind Zahn. They Told Matapud is P8, 0.2 behind Chesta Chomper. James Pendry from England is 11th. Narwhal is 12th, 0.1 ahead of Miata Chan. Miata Chan is 13th, 0.1 behind Narwhal. Jake Patak is P2 battling Kevin Lekmansky. Panzer F1 is P3 battling Jake Patak. Zahn is P4 battling Riley Gallardo. Zahn is now 4th. Riley Gallardo is P5 battling Simon of the Desert. Riley Gallardo lost P5 to Simon of the Desert. David Zahn on lap 21 is P5 battling Riley Gallardo. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Jake Patak entering the pits is P4. Jake Patak is 8th. Jake Patak is now P13. Panzer F1 is P2, 0.3 behind Lekmansky. Lil Juboy entering the pits is 13th. Mike Lovin from Canada is P10, 0.6 behind James Pendry. Chesta Chomper is P4, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. They told Matapud from United States is P5, 0.4 ahead of Zahn. Simon of the Desert is P7, 0.6 behind David Zahn. James Pendry on lap 23 is P8, 0.3 behind Simon of the Desert. Riley Gallardo from United States is P3, 0.5 behind Panzer F1. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Chesta Chomper is P4. They told Matapud is 5th, 0.1 behind Chesta Chomper. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Simon of the Desert is 5th, 0.1 behind David Zahn. Chesta Chomper exiting pits. Jake Patak is 6th, 0.1 ahead of Lil Juboy. James Pendry entering the pits is 13th. Jake Patak passed Simon of the Desert for P5. Lil Juboy is 7th. James Pendry exiting pits. Lekmansky is P1. Narwhal from United States is 8th, 0.6 behind Lil Juboy. Miata Chan is car ending in 10 seconds. 0.2 behind Narwhal. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. James Pendry is P10, 0.1 behind Miata Chan. Riley Gallardo on lap 26 is P11, 0.1 ahead of Josh Flugler. Josh Flugler on lap 27 is P12, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Chesta Chomper is P13 battling Josh Flugler. Chesta Chomper passed Josh Flugler for 12. Josh Flugler is P13, 0.1 behind Chesta Chomper. Panzeref 1 is P2, 0.1 behind Lekmansky. Zahn is P3, 0.1 behind Panzeref 1. David Zahn passed Panzeref 1 for P2. Panzeref 1 is third, 0.1 behind David Zahn. Betold Mataput is P4, 0.1 ahead of Lil Jiboy. James Pendry is 5th battling Betold Mataput. James Pendry passed Betold Mataput for P4. Betold Mataput is P5, 0.1 behind James Pendry. Betold Mataput lost 5th to Lil Jiboy. Jake Patak is P7, 0.1 behind Betold Mataput. Jake Patak passed Betold Mataput for P6. Betold Mataput is 7th, 0.1 behind Jake Patak. Panzeref 1 is P7, 0.2 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Panzeref 1 lost P7 to Simon of the Desert. Chesta Chomper is P11 battling Riley Gallardo. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 100.9 ahead of Riley Gallardo. 74 miles per hour. Betold Mataput is now P12. Riley Gallardo is 12, 0.1 behind Betold Mataput. Simon of the Desert is P7, 0.7 behind James Pendry. Simon of the Desert lost P7 to Josh Flugler. Narwhal exiting pits. Lil Jiboy is P2, 0.3 behind Lekmansky. Mike Lavin is 10th, 0.5 behind Jake Patak. Chesta Chomper is P7. Josh Flugler is P8, 0.3 behind Chesta Chomper. Jake Patak is 9th, 0.5 behind Josh Flugler. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Panzer F1 is P4, 0.3 ahead of James Pendry. 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Panzer F1 lost 5th to Miata Chan. Josh Flugler from United States is P8 battling Jake Patak. Jake Patak was 2.9 faster last lap. Betold Matapu is P10 battling David Zahn. The virtual pace car has been 3 faster last lap. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Betold Matapu lost 12th to Mike Laban. James Pendry is 2nd, 0.1 behind Lekmansky. James Pendry passed Kevin Lekmansky for P1. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is P2, 0.2 ahead of Lil Jaboy. Kevin Lekmansky passed James Pendry for 1st. James Pendry from England is 2nd, 0.4 behind Kevin Lekmansky. Betold Matapu exiting pits. Riley Gallardo on lap 38 is 9th, 0.2 ahead of Miata Chan. Lekmansky is 1st, virtual pace car ending ahead of James Pendry. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. James Pendry on lap 39 is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmansky. Lil Jaboy is 3rd, 0.1 ahead of Panzer F1. Panzer F1 is P4, 0.1 ahead of Jake Patak. Panzer F1 is now 3rd. Jake Patak is 4th. Riley Gallardo entering the pits is 13th. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 120 kph or 74 miles per hour. Josh Flugler is 5th, 0.3 behind Jake Patak. Josh Flugler is now 4th. Zahn is P6, 0.1 behind Lil Jaboy. Panzer F1 exiting pits. James Pendry from England is P2, 0.2 behind Lekmansky. Mike Laban is 9th, 0.4 behind Simon of the Desert. Lil Jaboy is P5, 0.3 behind Josh Flugler. Betold Matapu is 10th, 0.2 ahead of Narwhal. Josh Flugler is P4, 0.3 behind Jake Patak. Jake Patak is P3, ending in 10 seconds, 0.3 ahead of Josh Flugler. 5, 3, 2, 1, green flag, go go go. Josh Flugler is P4. Josh Flugler is now P3. Lil Juboy from United States is P4, 0.1 ahead of Zahn. Zahn from United States is P5, battling Jake Patak. David Zahn lost 5th to Jake Patak. Miata Chan is P7, 0.1 behind David Zahn. Narwhal is P9, 0.1 behind Atold Matapud. James Pendry on lap 46 is second, battling Lekmansky. Lil Juboy is third, battling Jake Patak. Jake Patak is fourth, 0.1 behind Lil Juboy. Jake Patak passed James Pendry for second. Zahn is fourth, 0.2 behind Jake Patak. Zahn is now third. Lekmansky is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Mike Lavin. Lekmansky lost P9 to Lil Juboy. Josh Flugler exiting pits. They told Mataput exiting pits. Kevin Lekmansky is now 11th. Zahn is second, 0.1 behind James Pendry. Mike Lavin is 7th. Lil Juboy exiting pits. Mike Lavin is now 8th. David Zahn is second, battling James Pendry. Zahn lost P2 to Jake Patak. Miata Chan on lap 50 is 5th, 0.2 behind Narwhal. The leader has just finished the race. James Pendry finished P1. Jake Patak finished P2. David Zahn finished P3. Miata Chan finished P4. Narwhal finished 5th. Josh Flugler is 6th. They told Mataput is P7. They told Mataput finished P6. Josh Flugler finished P7. Mike Lavin finished 8th. Lil Juboy finished 9th. Riley Gallardo finished 10th. Kevin Lekmansky finished P11. Simon of the Desert finished P12.